Just gotta keep on trying.
All right, the next example, lick number 11, utilizing the major sixth, is in the tune A Hard Road to Travel at 2 minutes and 6 seconds in. Key of D. Let's try it again. Alright, I botched it a little, but let me try one more time. Alright, so there we go. We'll get into it. So we'll dissect it where key of D, we have a rhythm guitar move. Jimmy doesn't play this. The rhythm guitarist plays. You hear that outlining the chord. And what it is, it's a common rhythm move where you're playing the flat, the flat 7 to the root. You hit the major 6 up top, and then you pull them both back a whole step. So you're on the D and the B strings. And it's nice when you pick one, you pick it with the pick, the lower note, and you use your finger here to pluck it, so you get like a different tone, a little sweeter, softer sounding on the high note, because the fingers aren't as, you don't get as, you get a warmer attack with your finger, with the skin. And when you pull it back, you're on the flat 7 and now the 5th. And this is over the 1 chord. So it's a common move, right? So you hear that in the example, that's the rhythm guitar. And it's got a triplet feel, so it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And he comes in with a high root up high on the D. It's the root up on the 15th fret of the B string. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And then he follows up with minor 3rd, 5th to the root twice. Heard that before, right? And then he follows up minor 3rd root, pull off to the flat 7. Okay, so again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Then he follows that up with it. That's like the question and now the answer. 5th, slide into the 6th. 5th. 4th. Minor 3rd and 5th together. 2 roots. And then on the minor 3rd. And the double stop, you do a little pivot of the first finger just to give it a slight quarter step bend, if even that. It's a smoother transition to the root or the phrasing. Instead of, you could do that, but listen. So I don't know, it just feels better, feels smoother. There's many times though, especially when you're on the 4 chord, where you're just playing a raw, straight up minor third and fifth. But we're on the 1 chord, so we're kind of flirting with the major, but not quite. See that? So, all right. So anyway, here we go. The whole thing. Oh, and a key point to this phrase, okay? When you slide in 5th to major 6th, now the rest. Okay, the key to it, because I was kind of stumbling and I couldn't get it, and then I realized, and then I had it. Okay, it's easy once you know how to pick it with the right hand. You pick when you slide. You slide down. You hit down on the slide up to the 6th. Then now the keys you pick up with the 5th, down on the 4th, up on the 5th. And now down on the double stop minor 3rd and 5th. Now you go up, down on the 2nd root. I've talked about it previously, very key. To get the right sound feel, you're snapping it like up and down. You can't, it doesn't flow right if you're playing, I mean, you never know. Maybe there's guys out there, they do it. But for me, it doesn't feel right. It's too much. It's just so easy to go down, up, down. If you could do any phrases, if you could get it to where you're steady, up, down, up, down, up, down, it usually is the easiest way to do things, opposed to up, down, double, double, and then, you just don't have, it's a natural thing just to go up and down. And you think simply just tapping your foot and tapping your hands, it's like just one of those natural things. You keep in time with the right hand in a way. So it just feels natural to me to do up and down. So again, many of the phrases, like lick number 1, usually those phrases where you're hitting a note on the G string and then you're coming to 2 roots involve a down and then 2, like 1 up and then down on the root. Okay, and then this is no different. Double stop. So, if you work backwards, okay, the math adds up to where you gotta pick this guy after the slide. You gotta pick him up, down, up, down, up, down. Let's do it again. Well, try it like that, and then try to do this down and see what happens. Try to do this down. That's what just screwed me up just now. I just made a blooper, and it was because I picked this down. And then at some point you got to double the wrist to get back to, and you stumble. It's amazing how sometimes you have to work it out. Just just so your brain kind of connects to the physical, you realize what you're doing. Once I figured that out, this one I can pretty much do. Oh yeah, don't forget, you come back, you end on the minor third on that, right? Alright, so that's pretty much that one. It's a cool, quick burst. Very similar to what Jimmy does. That's his style. But he's utilizing the, right there, major 6. Whoop. So that's a nice way he's kind of staggers down the staircase in a sense. Look. Nice way to bring it back, right? All right, let's move to the next one.